Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Attack on Titan. This is Season 1, Episode 4. Last time around, we had a bit of a boot camp situation, some time jump stuff going on. That was mostly in the second episode. And ending with a, success for Eren. Found out about the faulty equipment and that he's actually able to do the thing. And now I'm guessing we're going to get into some more training, and then at some point they're going to have to go out and test, their new capabilities against the real enemy, the Titans. And I'm afraid for when we get to that point. But for right now, I think we're getting into some more training at least. So that's it could also go in a completely different direction, and we get into a time jump again. I don't know. Do you have anything you want to say before we start the episode? Nope. Fair enough. Then let's do it. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for some of the shows that we're doing, including Attack on Titan. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. And here we go.
人類は再び蹂躙された。人類はウォールマリアを放棄。活動領域はウォールローゼまで後退した。
Previously on sort of deal, an overview of Wall Rose. That's where we're at now. It's still horrible to think about them losing 20% of their population with what they tried to do. And we have also seen some of you guys telling us that it's not happening yet, but at some point we should skip the intro sequence, because there might be some spoilers in it. I believe it was like the second half of the third season or something.
First half?
Oh, the first half? Something with
the third?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I'm sure you're gonna keep telling us so that we remember to do that in the future.
Or else I have it in writing. It's okay. We have some good moderators out there.
Oh yes, we have a lot of really, really, really good moderators. Just making sure that we do not get spoiled. And so far, doing a really good job of it. I haven't gotten spoiled at least. Sneeze? No sneeze? No sneeze.
You know when they come sneaking up on you and you don't know if they're gonna release or not?
Release.
Graduation ceremony.
Okay. Cool. Two years after enlistment. Okay, so there was a time jump. All right. He's still so warm and nice as he was in the last one. Regretfully helping out. Oh, so that's Reiner.
Reiner.
Reiner. Sorry, saying it like that is just of a typical name in our regions.
アルミン・アルレルト体力面で劣るものの座学で非凡な発想を見せる
Of course. Okay, so go for the neck. Competitive.
Sasha Browse.
I love it.
コニー・スプリンガー小回りの利く軌道が得意しかし頭の回転がやや鈍い
It's not a typical guy's name, but
ミカサ・アッカーマンあらゆる科目を完全にこなす
yeah.
歴代でも類のない逸材との評価は妥当
In our history, wow.
目立った特技はないが他ならぬ努力で成績を伸ばしたそして人一倍強い目的意識を持つ
Classic anime protagonist.
Hard worker.
Yes.
Wow, that was Danish.
Hard work.
相手が何であろうと大砲でも格闘術でも使いこなしてな。それが力を持つ兵士としての責任だと思う。
ああ、兄か。また教官にバレないようにうまいことサボってるな。
よしエレン、あの不真面目な奴にも説教だ。兵士とはどうあるべきか教えてやろうじゃないか。
Come on.
それ以上身長を縮めたくなかったらここに来た時を思い出して真面目にやるんだな。
おい、なんだその言い草。
そら始めるぞエレン。
俺
Angered her and then just pushed Eren into that whole situation. Seems. Ow!
俺にはやり方があるんだって。
She's gonna do it her own way.
兵士としての責任を教えてやるんだろ。誰からか教わったのか。
お父さんに。
親父さんがこの技術の。
どうでもいい。
Oh.
憲兵団に入って内地に行く権利をもらえるのは成績上位10人だけだからね。なぜかこの世界では巨人に対抗する力を高めた者ほど巨人から離れられる。
It's got serious very fast.
奴らは巨人から離れるために巨人殺しの技術を高めてやがる。
Because they're all afraid. Understandably so.
王の近くでの仕事なんてこんな光栄なことはない。
おいマルコ、お利口ぶらないで言えよ本音を。
ここだって5年前までは内地だったんだぞ。
True.
ふざけんなよてめえ。
話せよ、破けちゃうだろうが。
好きなんてどうでもいいだろうが羨ましいよ。
はあ、何言ってんだ。ただ感情を発散しているだけの今までの俺だ。今は違う。
Yeah, he just learned that move.
Yeah.
楽して感情任せに生きるのが現実だって。お前それでも兵士かよ。
今しがた大きな音が聞こえたが誰か説明してもらおうか。
He's scary.
He's so fucking scary.
サシャが放棄した音です。
敵様か。少しは慎みを覚えろ。
Why did you?
She's stuffing her with bread again? What the hell?
She likes to just stuff bread into people's faces. Apparently.
壁の強化に努め、各町を守る駐屯兵団、犠牲を覚悟して敵外の巨人領域に挑む調査兵団、そして王の下で民を統制、秩序を守る憲兵団。無論憲兵団を希望できるの。
Okay, those 10 are the ones that we know. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Pretty much. Mikasa being number one, obviously. I don't think Eren and the others are going to join the military police, though.
憲兵団に入らないって本気なのかエレン。
Yeah.
せっかく上位10人に入ったのに。巨人と戦うためなんだからな。勝てるわけない。
Thanks.
お前だって知ってるよな。今まで何万人食われたか。勝てないと思うから諦めるのか。
Yeah, exactly.
その確かにここまで人類は敗北してきた。戦いで得た情報は確実に次の希望につながる。人類はまだ本当に敗北したわけじゃない。
I know he said he changed a lot, but he's still a little bit of a hothead.
僕は調査兵団に入る。死んでも足手まといにはならない。
私も調査兵団にする。あなたが駐屯兵団に行くのなら私もそうしよ
He's still hell-bent on
う。エレンは
protecting him
私と一緒にいないと早死にするから。
and does not believe that he can do it by
もう
himself.
これ以上家族を失いたくない。
And then there's that too.
5年前とは全然違うな。 調査兵団にこんなに期待する人たちがいる。
みんなの気分が明るくなってきてるんだよ。
大型巨人なんて来ないんじゃないか。
だよね。
ハンネスさん。
お前ら昨日卒業したってな。
ハンネスさんこそ飲んだくれが公平部隊長だもんな。
Sassy.
もうあんな悲しいことは起こさせない。必ず巨人に勝つ。
死ぬなよ。
調査兵団にするって？
エレンの昨日の演説が効いたみたいね。
俺は自分で決めたんだよ。
お前だけじゃない。
トーマス、まさか。
長官の食料庫からお肉取ってきました。
She's just hungry.
土地を奪還すればまた牛も羊も飼えますから。
Oh, she's hopeful. They're all gonna join the survey call together, eat meat together. It's great.
人類はようやく尊厳を取り戻しつつある。勝てる。人類の反撃はこれからだ。
Excuse me, what? Did that really happen?
Did that just happen?
What the fuck? I did not see that coming. Oh no!
まただ。また巨人が入ってくる。
Well, time to put those new skills to use.
拠点砲整備4班。戦闘準備。目標目の前。超大型巨人。
Dude.
I know you're mad and everything, but
5年ぶりだな。
Don't end. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow. That was. The fuck. I did not see that ending. Like, I did not see that coming at all. I'm speechless.
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 But alright, that was episode 4. After a short little break, I think I've regained the ability to speak. So let's do this. I really enjoyed this episode. A lot of different feels all the way through it, and with that I mean we got some serious stuff, some emotional beats here and there. Of course, there's still like the angstiness of many of these characters and what they want to do, and there's a lot of levity as well, and then a big fuck off surprise at the end with a cliffhanger, you could definitely call it that. So all in all, very exciting, good episode.
Sorry.
The what? No, okay. All in all, very good, exciting episode, and I just want to continue on, but we don't have time to do that right now, unfortunately. But yeah, what did you think about this episode?
Sorry. As you say, it was a cliffhanger, so really made me excited for the next one.
Yeah. That it just came, the face off with the Titans again, or a Titan, the big one that we saw at the beginning of the first episode. Pretty sure it is the same one. That just came like way earlier than I thought it would. I was ready for the episode to end with on that very hopeful note, and everybody was joining the survey call, just like Eren, because they got inspired by what he said, even though they were all in the top 10 pretty much, so they could have joined the military police. And then Sasha brought some meat, and they were going to share. It was just all good, but then that fucking thing just came down from the sky again, and we almost lost some of them. We almost lost Samuel, I think, was the one who was kind of just falling to his death until Sasha caught him. And Eren, it seemed like at first he was a little bit like, okay, fuck, everything I just said with I will annihilate the Titans and we can do this. It seemed like he was doubting it a little bit, but then he just puckered the fuck up and made his way to the top of the wall again, and then his face off with that fucking Titan, and yeah, that's why they then ended the episode. So yeah, that's crazy ending. But up until that point, as I said, there was still a lot going on, and some more character introductions, and a time jump, as I sort of kind of maybe predicted. And all in all, it's been, what did they say, 5 years since like the beginning when they broke through the outermost wall. But yeah, it's been a little while, but I like that things are moving kind of fast. Just yeah, at least compared to other stuff that we have watched or I'm watching. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because I don't know if I think it would be very interesting to see all the training sessions, because I think we kind of got the gist, right? So for like if you see it from like that, like a plot perspective, it's fine to just skip some of the training, yeah, because it might not be as interesting. What was interesting was this introduction into some of the new characters, especially that blonde-haired woman.
Yeah, sorry, it's probably going to be a little while before we can remember all of those names. Yeah. There was a bunch.
I think she was really interesting. Her outlook on it, because that's also where Eren, he got it from. Like his whole spiel with what he was saying was actually something that was derived from what she was saying, or almost even like identical to what she was saying. Like, haven't you noticed that all the best people are being placed where it's safest for them, instead of actually, since they are the best, they are not going to fight the Titans. So why do you think that is? And yeah, her very realistic outlook on stuff. I like to say realistic. I think that's very interesting, and I can relate a lot to that. And then she also said something else that made me think. She was asked where she learned the martial arts stuff, with like it was not as they were supposed to do. Like they're supposed to do like a certain routine to get the attacker away from them.
Yeah, not as conventional as
and it was something else. And they asked her, where did you learn it? And she said, my father. But she didn't say that her father taught her. She just said she got it from her father. And then she said something with like, never mind, or she was like cutting it off. Yeah. And I couldn't help but have this uneasy feeling about that. It's not something that she learned because she
because he taught it to her in a nice way, at least.
No, exactly. So either it might have been like he was forcing her to learn it, or she learned by having to avoid him from abuse, either physical abuse or sexual abuse. And both things are absolutely horrible. And I can understand if she's been through that. These people have been through hell. Okay,
yeah, so much fucking trauma already. Yeah.
If she's been through that, I understand that she's in a place where she's like, I'm just gonna save my breath doing all this stuff that's basically needless to me.
Yeah,
It's unnecessary to waste all my time and energy on something like this, because I can put you down like this.
Yes.
If I want to.
I'm not just gonna go through the motions so that I can get in the top 10 and then go live a secure and nice and easy life, being in the military police. No, that's not for me. But it's interesting you're saying that, because I didn't go all the way in that direction as you did, but I was thinking that there was something there, definitely some father issues, daddy issues, to say it in a popular term, which is definitely also a trope. But she was no nonsense, and Eren learned a thing or two from her, both her outlook on things, but also the move that she used to disarm him, which he then used later on in the discussion there while they were eating. Yeah, discussion. That's a nice way to put it. And I also mentioned, he has certainly probably come a long way since what happened those 5 years ago and joining up here. But he's still a bit of a hothead, as I mentioned, but more than that, just passionate and driven person. And that's also when we got at the very beginning of the episode, and they were explaining all the different people, that he's the hard worker. He may not have a lot of raw talent, but he'll work to get there.
And yeah, speaking of tropes, that was like the the
anime trope.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
The anime trope, at least from what I've seen so far.
Yeah. What up, Naruto?
Amongst others. Yeah. I think it's a pretty common trope. I wouldn't say it's like every anime main character is like this, but definitely a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. Like, hard work should be valued a lot, and it should be something that you strive towards. Definitely.
Yeah.
But I just think it's kind of funny that it's always this and very tropey with like sitting there and talking about their dream, and they get all
hot and bothered and
epic about it. But I also think that his whole passion thing, or his whole I want to annihilate all Titans, rah rah. I think it's not. I don't know. I think it might be a little bit too early for them to go all heroic. I think it's borderline naive and reckless to believe that 10 people, maybe even not even, can take on this giant Titan, and they're not even like they just graduated. So
yeah, but. Nothing has happened. They mentioned that as well, and everybody is getting to a point where they are getting some like renewed faith in humanity, and we might be able to do something about this. And there hasn't been an attack for about 5 years, so they maybe have gotten a little bit complacent, and that might be the same with Eren and the other recruits who are now graduates, where they've learned a lot of stuff and they've grown a lot. But I'm sure once they really get out and into the thick of it, which it seems like that's already kind of happening here, they're going to learn that, okay, that's like just the will to do these things and believing that we might be able to make a difference, and just we have to learn from our previous mistakes and what we did, and we'll keep on growing and learning, and then we can defeat them. That might subside a little bit once reality really fucking hits them in the face.
But I think he had a point, Eren, when he had his whole speech there.
Mm-hmm.
He had a point. Like, you're just gonna keep on trying to run away or give up and just like be like, well, we can't do anything, so we're just gonna give up. I don't think that's.
No, that's like the opposite of being too reckless and naive and all that. So like a good middle ground, which is jives more with reality, probably is what they're gonna learn going forward.
Yeah, perhaps if they're gonna survive. But yeah, it's just some people, even though you say that they can change a lot, and people say themselves that they have changed a lot, stuff like that, there's still a certain amount of core in you that you will not really ever change. I think like there's certain markers, almost, if you could say, like personality traits that's not necessarily gonna change. And I think it's the same way with Eren, because even though he might be he might have become a little bit more grounded, he will still be passionate. He will still be this hothead. He will still be reckless, or borderline reckless. I don't know. We'll see in the next one if it was too reckless. But but I still think he has a point there with this whole thing that, like, so if you can't, you just believe that if you can't fight it, then just give up, because you should always strive towards like fighting for what's right and fighting for survival and everything.
all of that. So it's people speaking a lot of truths in this one, and a lot of complex emotions back and forth, but also very human emotions and reactions to things. As I said, all in all, a really enjoyable episode with one hell of a cliffhanger, and we cannot wait to see what happens next. Maybe he's just gonna do what he learned, go for the neck, and just defeat it outright, and people are gonna be like, holy shit, Eren, okay, we're ready, let's go out and fight these things. Or maybe not, and something tragic is going to happen. I'm kind of unfortunately expecting for the latter to be what we're going to see. Anywho, do you have anything else you want to add to this one before we wrap it up?
No, I think I'm done.
All right, fair enough. I think I only one last thing just with Mikasa. She's still very much in that headspace where I have to stay by your side, Eren. Otherwise, you're gonna go to an early grave, and several reasons for that. One that we already knew about, that she doesn't really believe that he can do it by himself, and he needs her by his side. And then also the fact, which is a more probably deeper personal thing, where she doesn't want to lose someone she loves again, because it's from what we have surmised, she probably lost her real family, and then she lost her bonus family with Eren's family, or at least the mother. So yeah, it's understandable.
She only has Eren left, and
she will do
Armin,
whatever.
but I don't think she considers Armin family.
Not in the same way, no. So she will do whatever she can to protect this last member of her family. Still kind of curious about Eren's father, but yeah, I'm sure we're gonna get into that at some point, and the key in the basement and all of that. We will. But that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of Attack on Titan Season 1 Episode 4. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.